Hey, what's going on, everyone? Long time no see. Can't recognize the voice. This is Reckoner, and I'm bringing you another Company of Heroes shoutcast today. I do apologize for the long hiatus. I've been back in classes, and they do put a pretty tight chokehold on free time. But fortunately, not all classes are the same length, and some classes have ended earlier, which gives me extra free time to do things other than, study and the essentials of life and survival. But here we have it, extra free time, and I've decided, what could I use that free time for? Well, in the past, I've used that time to entertain you guys with some amazing shoutcasts and probably some streams. But I've decided, let's bring out some more shoutcasts out there. But unfortunately, this free time is still not enough like the free time that I used to have, and well, I still need to use that time to search around on game replays looking for that awesome replay you guys are interested in watching. So for the time being, I'm only taking replay requests, which I have faith that they will be very interesting, very funny replays, and replays that you guys probably all wanted to see, maybe to learn something or just to see something happen that you just don't have time to load it up on your computer and just watch it from there. But here we have it. We do have a replay from a request that we have out there. It's a replay between B-Sky-Revolution and a guy named Happy. So let's get this game started at the 5-second mark in 3, 2, 1, begin. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So it looks like we have B-Sky under well, he's got a new alias now. It's B-Sky Guy Swiss, but we're just going to call him B-Sky for now. It's much easier to call him down. And it looks like he's doing a 3 engineer start with a Rax coming up just right outside his HQ. And he is US starting down south on the map of Langres, so he's got a pretty good position. It's a lot harder for US to be cut down south because they got this hedge protecting their cutoff right over here. But on the other hand, up north we have Happy as Wehrmacht, and unlike B-Sky, he built his Wehrmacht all the way out, actually just right outside of his base entrance, which is, well, very close to the field. So you've got two options. You can either build it very fast, and you'll probably get the tier 1 built a lot faster, or you could build it out, and all of your tier 1 units would start much out to the field, and which will give you a advantage when it comes to sending units into the battle. And he's starting up north, and looks like he's going to go for that house over here, which is never a bad option. It's actually one of the go-to places of the entire map, because control over this house really controls most of the adjacent points, which includes munitions points and the fuel, and of course the fuel point and the cutoff right down here. So it's always a good option. And Happy has been amassing his force along the center over here, which is going to push off B-Sky, who has been, I think he opted to capture the left-hand side. It does, yep, he is capturing the left-hand side. So he's going for a much more passive capping order behind the hedge, as opposed to, well, actually Happy, since Happy's already on the other side of the hedge, it's usually the best thing he can do, which is to go aggressive for that cutoff over there and basically keep him behind the hedge. So let's just unlock the fog of war so we can see the entire map right here. So as you can see, this puts, in terms of initial territory wise, this puts B-Sky at a disadvantage and our Ver friend Happy at an advantage, because this VP right here, notice that it's north of this hedge, and now that Happy is wiring most of the cutoffs and choke points into this area right here. It forces B-Sky to go all the way up north around to that cutoff, or he's gonna go down south and probably into the jaws of the defenses that Happy is probably gonna set up. The first Volk squad got a little overextended and is forced to retreat since there are 2 rifles shooting at him, as opposed to just 2 Volks. And it looks like the engineers are pushing up to probe that fuel, but the first rifles are probably going to get pinned by that MG and it's forced to retreat off the field. Well, at the same time, the engineers are pressuring Happy by capturing and hopefully completely decapping that fuel point from Happy. At the same time, let's see what we got. Looks like we got a second MG coming out, so it's Volks MG. It's pretty basic build order on this map. It's usually for aggression and then complete defensive posture to lock down the points. But we've got a bunker coming up. Probably going to be a med bunker. Could be seeing some early defensive play from Happy. It's a very aggressive bunker location. And he is planning to go for that very early cutoff. Even though that starting up north for Wehrmacht means it's slightly harder to get that cutoff down, it still means that you could still get that cutoff. You got 2 MGs facing each other. We got a flamer trying to burn the MGs and force them off the field. He did manage to cancel the bunker, but that's probably not enough. Both of the MGs are still on the field, and the rifles were forced to retreat, leaving just the rifles over there, probably for posturing measure. And this engineer, who is trying as best as he could to keep the pressure on Happy, he's probably gonna go for that. He probably would go for that feel up there to just slow down Happy's tech. But we'll see. So the Volks have finished capturing this cutoff over here, which is going to deny B-Sky almost his entire territory load on the left side. So he's only got the low fuel and the medium munitions, which is not going to give him that the income in order for him to tech up to much more powerful units. B-Sky, on the other hand, has opted to decap that munitions off to the right hand side. So who knows, he's probably going to force some of his units to try and push those engineers off the field, but we'll see. He does force one of the MGs off the field, probably because he's trying to split his forces up. But at the same time, we see he has a rifle flamer team coming around to try and probe this area, but we've got 4 wires on this choke point over here, so that's definitely going to prevent B-Sky from accessing that through that choke point. Probably to prevent him from flanking there as well, which will force him to go all the way up north. We do have an MG coming in. He might see it, and he might set up to prevent that coming in, but ooh, it looks like he's been caught off. Oh, but the MG's putting down. That could be bad. He's trying to split his forces up, forcing the MG to shoot at the flamer, which will give the rifles enough time to force this MG off the field before getting wiped out. Now, at the same time, it looks like that we do have a some sort of flank coming in, but unfortunately, the forces are too spread out to concentrate their attacks. B-Sky does recognize this, and he is pulling his forces back. Go big or go home, as they say. Meanwhile, the med bunker was fully completed, and he is taking in casualties, probably to gear up for that zombie Grens. But now we see B-Sky actually tech to tier 2 for that mortar. It's a really good decision once that med bunker is up. So the mortar was able to reduce the health of this bunker, but Other than that, wasn't able to do much. We do have some low health rifle squads, which is going to be problematic if he doesn't have a triage, which would then demand much more fuel investment. So B-Sky is running out of time to push off this bunker off the field, and probably it's a reinforcement bunker. Let's check to see. He did go for the fatherland, and I'm assuming that this has become a fortified bunker, which means that he'll be able to reinforce his troops forward in battle. Now, B-Sky is once more trying to probe this flank, but we have an MG putting it down. He is suppressed now. Flamer is coming around to try to assist, but we got a sniper on the field. He's probably going to pick away at this Flamer. He's probably going to have to retreat if he wants to keep that Flamer alive, but we do have a rifle that has managed to flank all the way around. He did hit a mine, but that he did completely kill off that MG squad. So now he's... Okay, so now he's captured the MG. The rifles are going to run into the fire. Ooh. I think that was a complete engineer wipe. And, ooh, what was that? What did he lose? I think that was a Pioneer squad, so we did see the Pioneer go down to that mortar, but did the US lose any units? Or probably an engineer. Well, we do see only 2 engineers on the field, so yeah, that mine probably did finish off that retreating engineer. So it looks like one for one for both sides. We do have a sniper out for B-Sky, which probably explains why Happy went for a sniper, or probably that's why B-Sky went for a sniper, because he saw Happy sniper. I'm not sure who got which one, or maybe they just both got snipers because. Yeah, but B-Sky is slowly running out of time. He's gotta force this pin off, otherwise he's going to be out-teched really soon. He's been denied a lot of territory, especially the fuel, and now Happy is basically spreading out to recapture or capture those fuel points. Yeah, I have the snipers going off, but it's camouflaged just in time to prevent the counter snipe. But oh, this could be it. Ooh, and he does get the counter snipe. That's a good victory for B-Sky. Does lose an engineer, but hey, I'll take a sniper over an engineer loss any day. Or I'll take a sniper kill over an engineer kill any day. I'm sorry, that did not go right. So this mortar's been putting in quite the work. He's already at Vet 1. This MG is going to be seized back into Happy's control once more. And he's facing the right way, so he's going to put in the pin once more. You have the motor pool coming up. He's probably trying to wait for enough resources to get that motor pool. It's probably the only thing he could tech to. The other thing he could tech to are bars, but that's suicidal when Happy's got 2 MGs in perfect pinning position. Bars forces infantry aggression, and being aggressive against suppression fire is never a good option. Once more, this mortar is actually proving itself quite worthy. It's now up to Vet 2. He's getting a second sniper, so we're going for a lot of support weapons, but just look at the map. It is almost completely in Happy's control. He must be getting a lot of fuel income by now. Let's check. He's got 144 in the bank and a plus 38 income. That is massive. You could easily tech to tier 3 if you want, since we're only seeing tier 1 and tier 2 units. You could definitely go for tier 3 Pumas and completely shut down B-Sky, which would end the game very quickly. But until then, yep, he is getting that Puma out. And B-Sky is probably going to continuously probe Happy with the 2 snipers and the mortar to try to force an opening here. Do you have the MG retreating all the way back that way, trying to predict the next route of advance for B-Sky? Mortar did destroy that bunker. And right now the rifles are getting healed. So we got 3 Volks, 2 MGs, a rebuilt Pioneer, and I'm guessing the Grenadiers came from the med bunker. So he's got a pretty solid force. He's got a pretty big tier 1, 5-unit tier 1 with 2 MGs. So he's got a, and plus for the Fatherland, he's got a pretty decent hold. But now B-Sky's going to come back onto the map, meeting a few mines along the way. But hopefully just enough for him to attack to that mortar pool. We do have registered artillery going down. It's probably for that rifles. He was probably trying to retreat until the last moment to decap that point, but it looks like he pressed the retreat a bit too soon. And yes, this MG does not like snipers. After all, he killed his 2 buddies and forced them off the field. But now we do have the ultimate tier 2 counter, which is this Puma. He's probably going to roam the field unchallenged, basically. B-Sky's going to need a motor pool, an M8, or even an AT gun if he wants to counter this Puma. You could go for stickies, but any good player with decent cutting ability can completely shut that down and would put an even greater drain on B-Sky's resources. Meanwhile, B-Sky is furiously probing away at those MGs with his 2 snipers, but they've been discovered by the Volks, who in turn are getting completely shut down because of their low health by these rifles. We have a 2nd armored car in the field, that's 2nd Puma. So once again, it looks like if B-Sky wants to get back into this game, he's got to do it now or never. He's getting his motor pool on the field, but he's got to do it in a timely manner. Does he have enough for oh, he actually spent his entire income on stickies, so he is opting for that Oh, I forgot. Mortars do create smoke cover, which could be pretty good. He could use it to shield his rifles from MG suppression, and he could probably use it to affect other units' accuracy, such as the Puma. Could give him enough padding to approach the Pumas and sticky them without fearing for accurate 20mm fire. But even then, Pumas are still gonna be a problem. Motor pool is up, just waiting for enough manpower for that M8 armored car or an AT gun. But at this point in time, I'd probably go with an M8 before an AT gun, since AT guns can be easily flanked by the 2 Pumas. Meanwhile, while the smoke cover is shielding the rifles, the 2 snipers are picking away at those infantry on the right, on the left, I mean. Got another MG placed down over there. It's probably to slow the rifles' advance. Come on, mortar, put some more smoke cover. Your buddy needs it. Got a flamer coming in. Probably trying to flank, but the Pio sees it, and a Puma's on its way. B-Sky sees it as well, and he's trying to put himself between. He's trying to put the Puma just, you know, behind that hedge over there, but it looks like he's going to be forced off the field again. Another smoke cover coming up, probably to provide more cover for those rifles as they advance onto that MG, but it looks like the smoke cover isn't enough to prevent that MG suppression. That's bad luck. Oh, we got a casualty reported. Oh, those engineers were busy building that mine, and when the Puma came in, they just weren't. They didn't have a chance. Oh, but we have a 57mm AT gun out, so it looks like he'll probably try to bait them in with the rifles. Oh no. If the Puma sees it, he could easily flank this AT gun, but I'm thinking he's worried about mines on that road over there. It's a pretty good place where people would put mines, and quite frankly, it's also a death sentence. So he's probably playing it safe, and he's probably gonna just wait for the right moment to flank. More mortar smoke coming down. Maybe wait a little longer, but I don't know. With all that smoke, I don't know if the two snipers can hit those MGs. Ah, both of them miss. And now we have a Nebelwerfer up. Where is it? There he is. Where is he firing? He's firing inside the base. Interesting. Oh, I think he was probably gonna go after that mortar. I think that mortar's been the true MVP in this game so far. It's killed over, what, 21 units? 21 units, and it's providing a smoke screen for his units to try and advance through. What a team player. Now that we've got the M8 on the field, B-Sky is more confident in into advancing and probably taking back the territories. I don't know if more smoke is the answer here. And we have both snipers fired off. Only one guy gets dropped. We've got a second Nebelwerfer? Where is he? Oh, right over there. It's probably on the snipers, but they've retreated. Oh, we've got a defensive artillery going in. This could clear the AT gun. It doesn't. Well, good on you, AT gun. M8 is engaging the two Volks. And the AT gun point blanks that Puma. I don't know what those Volks are doing. I guess they were trying to Faust the M8, but with that low on health and with that much support from the rifles, probably wasn't the best option. We've got another artillery going down, probably another registered artillery. The rifles are retreating. Can the AT gun clear the artillery area? It looks like it did. No, pull back, Puma, pull back. Oh, this clears the AT gun, but it looks like this M8's gonna clear this, is gonna finish off this Puma. Yeah, this Puma's face had some better days. It's gonna be the end. There goes the Puma. Oh, wait, don't go into the mine! Don't go into the... Ah, he goes into the mine. Well, look at you now. Oh, you better hope your engineer buddies repair you fast enough before something bad comes along the way. Oh, with that low on health, you could probably kill it off with the Nebels. Or even these double Volks. Oh, got the engine repaired. Get out there. Get out there. Well. Oh, he's got the Faust. It's going to connect. Ooh. Oh, this M8. Ah, so lucky. Now it looks like we got the Shreks coming and trying to polish off that that M8, but those two snipers are right there to say no. You can give us your life, or you can run and live another day. So he can take it. Another day. Mortar's coming down again. He's probably going to sweep the area. Or he's probably going to provide some more smoke cover.
Sniper ready for battle.
The MG's actually the one capturing this point, and we do have the med bunker back up again. This could be another zombie Gren squad. Ah, 2 Grens with 2 bunkers. It's not a bad investment. And there it is. We've got another bunker coming up. And those two MGs have had better days firing through targets in the smoke. Got a rifle coming in, trying to decap that left hand side. He's probably gonna be able to get some real fuel income here. I mean, look at this. Happy's floating at around 350 fuel. He could build anything at this point. He could throw probably half the units away, and well, I don't condone it, but still, he could probably do that and still come out on top. B-Sky, on the other hand, is been only going on a measly plus 10 fuel the entire time, so he really needs some things coming out. Ooh. We have a Gren grenade coming in, which didn't do much. We have Armored Company unlocked, and he's sitting on 4 CPs. He's just a third of a CP away from that Pershing. Should he decide to go completely left-hand side, I would go completely left-hand side. And he's floating, it seems like he is going for the Pershing. He is floating the manpower for it. It's around 800 manpower.
What are my coordinates? Border, here. Yep.
So B-Sky's been playing passively but effectively at the same time. Even though that he didn't hold the map for a long time, he was able to prevent the VPs from completely escaping him. He's now slowly getting back onto the field. He's got a Vet 2 M8 on the field. And pretty soon he's going to have a Pershing. He's also got two vetted snipers who are constantly probing at Happy's units. Particularly the support weapons such as the MG. And Happy's been investing a lot of veterancy into those MGs, probably for increased suppression and accuracy. I'd say the sniper, the mortar, and the M8 are what's hurting B-Sky the most at this moment. And now we've got a Pershing, which is going to double down on the hurting. But it looks like Happy's got a extensive minefield, and he does hit one. He could hit the second one, but he does back off. But the Pershing is still going in. He hits the second line. Nothing is stopping this Pershing. And I don't think he took any damage from that second mine there. Meanwhile, the rifles and the M8 is probing at the northern cutoff from the left-hand side. The Pershing has now begun work on that med bunker over there. Nebels are firing, probably to separate for support for the Pershing, particularly the AT gun. But to be fair, there really is no support. There really is no vehicles on the field for Happy at the moment. Pershing has finished the bunker, and the M8 is still taunting these Grens. Got For the Fatherland going up. But that last Gren could eat the dust. It's in red cover. He's now retreating in red cover. He gets finished off and he leaves a Shrek behind. Something for these Vet 2 rifles to pick up. Oh, but I don't know if they can live from this. A sniper is up. Oh no, he could lose the Vet 2 rifle and the Shrek. Oh, he loses the Vet 2 rifle. Not exactly a good loss to be taking at this point. Now we've got the units coming back onto the Pershing here with just a flamer supporting it. Wait. That Shrek should leave. Ooh, the Shrek does leave. Yeah, but now the Pershing owns the battlefield. I mean, Happy has basically no has basically no hard anti-tank to counter the Pershing. He's got Shreks, but they could easily be raked by this Pershing and all the supporting infantry. What is he producing? I wonder what Happy is producing right now. He's producing a Stug. It's I guess it's a it's to, you know, to give the Pershing something to care about, but even then he's still gonna need something more. He does cancel the Stug, and he's gonna back tech to tier 2, most likely for that pack. I'd say that's the better move here. Looks like we've got another MG steal for B-Sky. Pershing is come in to cover the retreat. Ooh, that infantry blob. Oh, this could be bad if that Pershing connects. Oh, he gets an airburst in and he wipes out 5 units. It's a little long on that one. Probably another shot. Behind the smoke, unfortunately, probably obscured the sight for that Pershing. So it looks like we only have just... Let's see what kind of units we're looking at.
Put some fear into it.
So it looks like B-Sky lost his sniper. I think it was from that counter snipe, from that sniper that I didn't pay attention to. You know, shame on me.
Sniper, ready for orders.
So I guess now B-Sky's gonna be pretty passive with the sniper now. Only opening fire until the Wehrmacht sniper opens fire. Another Nebel barrage goes down. Pershing sights, Pershing sees, Pershing kills 1. Shreks retaliate with the pack. Pershing's low on health. Misfires twice. And he's gonna retreat again. Now we got a newly rebuilt sniper from B-Sky. Guess now he's able to, he probably has the confidence to go in. He sees the sniper behind the house. He's not moving. Sniper could take a shot. Oh, he camouflages just in time. And they miss both. B-Sky finds that quite amusing. But if I had a clear shot and both of my snipers miss, I'd probably be pissed. Oh, he aborts that barrage, probably to move it out of the way. But the other one did not abort. Come on, Mortar, you've got competition here. That Nubble's got 11 kills. He's creeping up on you. Gonna let that happen? And those Shreks missed the M8 twice. Yeah, I'd be pissed at that too. But it's not a Vet 2 M8 for nothing. We do have Raid going in. We got the M8 capturing the point. And now we've got a Jeep sniper squad coming in through here. He's probably gonna try to spot that Vet 3 Wehrmacht sniper with his Jeep. And hopefully counter snipe it or kill it with his Jeep or sniper or even any supporting infantry. Probably the Pershing. Another Nebel barrage. Probably on the Pershing. Or the rifles over here. Although the barrage has been quite pitiful, landing behind the MG. On the other hand, this barrage did a lot. Oh, get the sniper out of there! Get the sniper out of here! Could get burned to death. Oh, he gets burned to death. Or he gets killed by the Volks, whatever the case was. Oh, that was bad. Jeep probably spots the sniper. But the sniper is too far away to give it support. Pack shoots and misses the Jeep. Jeep goes around the corner. He's gonna live. But the double Shreks, on the other hand, nope, it's gonna live. It's gonna retreat out there. On the other hand, we've got a 50% Pershing, not the best shape of its life. Meanwhile, this M8 is just putting the pressure on, continually harassing the left-hand side. He could finish off the Volks, but no, we got a Faust coming. Oh, nope, he just gets around the corner. Oh, what did he kill? Oh, the sniper's gonna get revealed. He gets the counter snipe. Jeep is probably gonna go down, but hey, it's done its job. MA, on the other hand, cleared the Nebel, but with that field repair coming through, he's probably gonna keep up, and he might polish off this retreating Volks. Oh, on the mean hand, we've got a Pershing marauding over here, spearheading this advance. He's gotten around the pack. This could be the end. Where's the other pack? Oh, he's separated on the right-hand side. Pershing clears the pack. Vet 3 Pershing, we've got an ace on the field. And he's probably going to go in and start raking Happy's base. Not a happy time for Happy. Got a white striped M8. It's probably a bug from the repair, but we've got 2 elite. No! Get out there! Get out there! Oh, the M8 is lucky once more. Gets down to a stripe of health, but still lives. Pershing doesn't care about the pack. He just wants to kill. And right now, all of you Volks bunched together means a juicy target. Fire. Oh, I think nope, he hits the Wehrmacht quarter instead. Those 2 snipers, on the other hand, are giving hell for the Wehrmacht. He probably could clear out this pack. Oh, just camouflages just in time, but oh no, he still spots it. Get out there. He gets cleared. Now he has no hard AT on the field. Happy has no hard AT. In fact, I think he barely has any units left. He only has a Volks, a Gren, and a Nebelwerfer. Oh, he misfires that shot. He's floating 400 manpower. I don't know what Happy is waiting for. Get a pack. And Pershing has had the gunner's been choking up. He's been shooting over the Grens. Come on. Ooh. The MG almost spit the dust with that registered artillery. What was that? Did he miss? Come on, Pershing. Hit. Come on, hit. No, don't let them hit you. Oh, there we go. There's the money shot. Not a single Shrek left behind. Not a good shape for Happy to be left in. He is getting a pack right now. Doesn't have enough munitions for that Faust. Oh, what? This M8 is going all ballsy. Oh no. Oh no. He clears the pack with the mine place. Now he activates field repair. He's just completely trolling Happy right now. And he throws in the GG, and that's probably gonna be game. Oh my god. What a comeback, B-Sky. I mean, Happy pinned you all the way back to your base. You only had 2, maybe 3 territory sectors for 20 minutes at least, but you managed to come back. Well, maybe not 20 minutes, probably 15, but still 15 minutes. While the Wehrmacht could have potentially owned the entire sectors and probably pulled something, bigger than, well, I don't know, probably more Stugs or probably even more Pumas. But whatever the case, that was quite a comeback. I did not see that. Usually, a lot of players have a lot of trouble breaking that pin on Langres. It's just something very hard to counter when you're up against a really strong Wehrmacht player on a map like Langres. Most of the points can be covered by mines or MGs, and if the Wehrmacht is very aggressive enough, he could completely pin you, and that would usually be game in favor of Wehrmacht. But what a comeback! Well done, B-Sky, and of course, GG and well played to Happy right there. So there you have it. It's like the first replay, and hopefully from my hiatus, and hopefully more replays to come. So I hope you all enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. And as always, give me more replays so we can see you all next time. As always, Eagle 6 out.